Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Hello. Hi everyone. You are speaking to Ulindi. Where listen, this is my first time having to do this. This is my first time having to take a video of myself, having to create a YouTube channel. So there's a first time for everything. So this is my first time. So before we get to it and we talk about today's topic, guys, can you please like my channel, subscribe on my channel? This will be so great. Today what we are talking about is very sensitive, honestly speaking. I wanted to talk about God. Okay, first of all, guys, we live in a society where we think that if you do not know who you are lost. We are lost in a world full of terror, full of crazy things, full of hate, full of frustration, full of depression. And sometimes I feel that sometimes we do not know who to talk to, whom we can tell our issues, whom we can find closure. So I just wanted to inspire somebody today. I just wanted to tell somebody something, that you are not alone. You are not alone. You were never alone. You thought you were alone, but you are not alone. You've always been guided by the angels of the Lord. You've always been protected by the Father that we have, the Messiah Himself. Have you guys noticed something? Before you do something bad, you always have that voice inside of you that tells you, don't do it, do it, don't do it. It is the voice of the Spirit, of the Holy Spirit that is inside of you that is saying, don't do it. But sometimes we ignore those things because we think, you know what, I'm just maybe scared to do the bad thing. I just want to do it anyway. So I just want to just tell you guys a life experience that I once had a long time ago, and to tell you how I got to the state that I am right now. It's not a good thing, but sometimes we have to share our experience so that people can see that whatever they're experiencing, we also experience in them. Okay, I think 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was traveling with a group of friends of mine. We were traveling for holidays, for vacations. As youth, we love to go out there and experience life out there. So we went to Mtata. It's in Eastern Cape. We went to Mtata. From Mtata, we decided, no, let us go to a place that is close by, a place that has a beach. We moved our things. We just took a drive. We went to PSJ. Reason why I think we went, PSJ is a very small place, a very cozy place, but it's just a normal location, which is in the Eastern Cape. So we went there. We went to the B&B. We just put our clothes there. We left everything there. We just went because it was a weekend in the way. We went to the beach. We first went to the first beach. After the first beach, it was not our vibe. We're like, you know what? Let's go to the second beach. You know what? The reason why I'm talking about this story, I want to show you something. God always speaks to us, but we are not aware that God is speaking to us sometimes. We sometimes want to run away from it. There was a sign. This sign was written, be aware of sharks. It's a sign. God is showing us, do not go into that water. But instead, we were naive. And we thought to ourselves, no, there's no such thing. Let us go into the water. Because a lot of people were inside the water. It's a vacation. We want to go to the beach. Fine. We went into the water. We went into the beach. We enjoyed ourselves. It was crazy. And then what also triggered me was, you are inside the beach. You can't even swim, Lindiwe. And there are no lifeguards. I mean, a beach is a place where it's supposed to be also a safest place, where if somebody is drowning, there's supposed to be a life coach, someone that will be able to take them out of the water, right? Fine. Not like that. That is also a point. You get me? That is also a sign that God is saying, remove yourself from the water. Remember the sign, the first sign was be aware of the sharks. The second sign was there is no lifeguard. But we are still naive. You get my thing? Fine. We were swimming, we were having fun. When I'm saying, I'm not talking about the entering, just playing with the waves, playing with the water and everything. All of the sudden, without us not noticing, we heard somebody screaming, sharks, sharks, sharks. Let me tell you something. This is a reality. This is something happening right now. This is something that happened 5 years ago. This is something that is currently happening at PSG, Port St. John's. There are real sharks there, and this is my story. We heard somebody saying, sharks, sharks. We went outside the water, me and my friends, and there were other people inside the water. Some of them, I think they were influenced by the alcohol, because remember, there is nobody telling you do not go into the water with alcohol. People are just doing whatever they want. As we went out of the water with other people that were there, we saw a tail. All of a sudden, the tail disappeared. All of a sudden, okay, some people were trying to go out because they saw also the tail. They saw, I don't know if it's a tail, but that thing of the shark thing, yeah, that thing. So we saw, they saw that, so they went out. Let me tell you something. This is the beach. It's a wave. When you're trying to run, you can't. Like you, sometimes it will take you, pull you. You know how it can be sometimes. Then, all of a sudden, we just started seeing water. The water. You know the wave, it's like it takes you in, brings you back. We saw, when it brought back the other water, we just saw blood, like blood, guys, like serious blood. And people started panicking, people started screaming because we're seeing blood. And all of a sudden, we started seeing shorts. So shorts, we do not know who that is. Me and my friends started counting each other, we are all here. And other people were searching. Guys, police came. All I can tell you is, there's somebody that died there. Somebody's child died there. Somebody's daughter died there. Somebody's sibling died there. Not because it was their time. Because Tina, us, us as human beings, we are not careful. We don't see signs. We ignore things because we want to have a good time. Till today, it's been how many years? 5 years. No one has seen this guy or where he is. Nobody knows. But all we know is we saw blood, the people that were there, and we saw shorts. Shorts that he was wearing, whoever he was. The point for this video, ladies and gentlemen, is to tell you that God is always there. God is always watching. God is always showing signs that don't do this, do this. But we choose to not do what we're supposed to do. It could have been me, could have been my friends. But by God's grace, I am alive and I'm still breathing. I am alive and I'm still able to do this video. This video can inspire somebody, to show you that no matter what you experience in life, no matter what you're going through in life, just know that God is always there. You are alive today because God has said so. You are walking today because God said so. Some people can't see. Some people can't walk. Some people are taking their last breath, but you are still here. Why? Because God said so. Just because you do not have food in your fridge, just because you don't have a roof over your head, it does not mean that what you are going through won't change. It is a situation. It is a phase. It does not matter what the world may do to you, but God is always there. God is always leading and directing us. The only thing that we have to do is to allow Him in our lives, is to allow Him to take over our lives. It is to allow Him to be involved in our lives. So I hope this video inspired somebody. I hope this video made sense to somebody. It may be too small for you, but it is big for somebody. I did not take this video for all of you, but I took it for somebody. I took it for you. For you who needs to hear this. For you who needs to understand that you're not alone. That God is always there. He's always showing signs. Try to follow the right sign. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, do enjoy the rest of your day. I'm signing out. It's your girl, Lindy Ware.